It takes me back to my hometown in Oxford, North Carolina, where I was born. And I did my undergraduate degree at North Carolina Central University. Then I did a master's degree at North Carolina Central University, as well as the University of North Carolina in Chapel Hill. But one of the things I've been interested in while doing that master's degree was in the sociology of education. And while doing that master's degree, I was interested in why students enter into institutions of higher learning and drop out before they obtain their degrees. And while working on that master's degree, I did some work at Duke University on school desegregation. As you know, we're at the 50th anniversary of Brown versus Board of Education, and I'm very proud to say that I worked on a very powerful research project in relation to that while living in North Carolina.
Very good. You know, Dr. Sanford, with your background, not only should you be able to give us quite a bit of information relative to higher education at the 21st century, but you have such a wide variety of careers in a real sense that we can also pull into this whole object of higher education at the 21st century. Let's see if we can get some preliminary statements in reference to what it means to talk about higher education at the 21st century. Exactly what is higher education at the 21st century? And then we'll talk about some other aspects after our first commercial break.
Absolutely. That's a very important question to ask and for us all to be familiar with. As we live in this telecommunication society, in today's society of the 21st century, it is very important that we all be aware of the importance of higher education. Sociologically, the institution of education was one of the most important institutions within the society in which we live in. So from pre-kindergarten to elementary school to junior high school to high school, and then entering into higher education is very important in this telecommunication society in which we live in. So with that, we have to give some very strong consideration to early education, secondary education, as we prepare students to enter into institutions of higher learning. And I think it's very important for all of us to understand that, as well as family members, as well as professors, so we can prepare students for this new type of technology that we are going to have to be familiar with and know about as we move into this, or already in the 21st century.
Well, over the last 20 seconds that we have during this segment, Doctor, would you say that it's almost mandatory that every individual be exposed to higher education in the 21st century, just as every individual probably was exposed to a lower form of education in the 19th and the 20th century? Would that be a good statement?
That's an excellent statement, and it's so very true.
And let us take this commercial break, and we'll talk about that when we come back. And we'll be back with our... topic is higher education at